Hi, my name is Cereta Gibbons, and I am the owner for Comprehensive Grants Management. Comprehensive Grants Management is a grant writing firm with a 65% grant writing success rate, and we want to work with your organization to bring you massive success. So I want to encourage you, highly encourage you to stay focused for the rest of the year. Stay focused on your money. Stay focused on your 2019 money. We're in November, and then there will be December, and then the year will be over. But next year will be coming around, and some of the main questions will be, what are we going to do? What does our budget look like? How are we going to pay our staff? How are we going to pay our utilities? How are we going to keep our organization afloat and our programs afloat? And the answers to those questions will be money. You need money. And one of the easy solution is grant funding. So this is a critical stage that you are at right now, which is grant funding. Available grant funding is out there, published, announced for you, and you have the opportunity to apply for it, okay? So you do not want to get distracted with holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, people are planning vacations, planning to visit family members, a lot of meeting and greeting and hanging out with friends, and just thinking about being away from the office and thinking about vacations and holidays and taking time off of work. And so the organizations that are doing that leaves the opportunity available for the people who are in the office still working and applying for those available grants at the end of the year. So I implore you, if you do not want to have budget cuts, lack of funding, if you do not want to be downsizing, cutting your programs, or not even being able to start programs, you've had dreams with your nonprofit, with your organization, with your city, to get funding and start programs, to get funding and expand programs, to finally do something, to finally make a difference. And the answer is money, funding. And you have the opportunity for available grant funding. So there are grant funding available at the end of the year. Stay focused. I want you to stay focused this holiday season. Don't focus so much on spending money, gifts, decorations. I saw some so beautiful Christmas decorations. I was in the store the other day. Ooh, I was distracted. I wanted to just clean up because I wanted to put together this nativity scene, right? And they had all of the little houses and stores and everything I could possibly use to put together this village. Oh my God, I would have left out of there with bags and bags and bags and had to spend even more time putting that together, right? But what I did, I stayed focused. I have a plan, and you should have a plan too. What is your plan for next year? Do you need funding to finally bring your programs into existence? Do you need funding where you don't have to be cutting expenses, laying off people and staff that is depending on that income? That is their source of income, your organization. But because of budget cuts, because of lack of funding, you have to lay people off, you have to cut programs, you have to not even enable yourself to start programs that you have wanted to start for such a long time. Do not do that to yourself. Finally say yes to yourself. Finally apply for those available grants that are coming out at the end of the year. So while other people are distracted with the holidays, and they surely will be distracted with the holidays, you will have even more opportunity and better chances of applying for available grants this holiday season and finally winning those grants. So stay focused. One of your first steps could be giving us a call, and we can talk to you about the available grants that are out there for this holiday season. I want you to stay absolutely focused on your funding for 2019. You have big dreams. You want to make a difference. You do not want to lay anyone off. You do not want to suffer from budget cuts. You want to make a difference in your community. You want to start having new problems. The new problems you should have is I have too much money. I have a lot of staff. Now, instead of budget cuts, you have more staff, you have people problems, you have budget problems because there's too much money coming in. Switch it around. Change your idea of what problems you should be experiencing. Rather than having the experience of budget cuts, low funding, lack of funding, your budget is so strained, so dragged so tight. Rather than perpetuating those kinds of problems, what you want to do is have too much money. Can you understand the concept of having that kind of a problem where money is coming in? You have to get these programs up and going. You have increases. Now you have to think about promoting your staff members. Now you have to think about taking on buying buildings or leasing additional buildings, expanding. Now the issue is the issue of growth. Because you do know growth is also a problem, right? You will encounter a problem in the growth process, but that is actually a good problem to have. So you want to switch it. Stay focused. Apply for the available grants this holiday season so that 2019, your expansion is so great, so impactful, so large because you were able to apply when everyone else, they were distracted and they did not want to apply. They opted for holidays and vacations and taking full advantage of the holidays. So what you want to do is stay so focused on the available grant funding opportunities that are out there and apply for them. Apply for every single one. Competition is the lowest it will ever be than during the holiday season, right? If you have a grant due date and that grant due date is like a little bit, either it's a little bit before or a little bit after a holiday, you have the best chances than ever before to win that grant because other people will be going on vacations and not applying for that grant. So that gives you the opportunity that's much better. You have a much better chance. So I can't stress to you enough. Please apply for these available grants this holiday season. Apply for these grants.